Uh, uh, Starting this is always the hardest, most awkward part. And what's worse is this is my second time of recording this video because I record the audio on Audacity, right? And the other problem I ran into was like the file size ended up being huge. So I tried to move it to I have a hard drive. I run into my I just do everything with just my laptop. It's pretty. It's like 5 years old at this point. It's about time I get a new one, but I don't got the money. Because I had the money, and I I had a decent amount of money, and I got a laptop with it. That was supposed to be like, the greatest thing ever. I mean, the fact that I'm not using it right now should tell you everything you need to know about how that ended. I feel like I'm a little too early into this YouTube thing to start hating on brands or singing the praises of other brands. So I'll just leave it at that for now. But anyways, the point is, long story short, all of my laptop money went to a piece of shit that don't work no more. Which I'm still using my old 5-year laptop, which is fine. It served me well, but it's getting up in age, and part of that is that it's the hard drive has like no memory left on it. So I recorded the last episode. Right. Not last episode. The last. I'm not splitting this up into episodes. The idea is I'm gonna do like one whole take. Also, I just got a message on Discord. I don't know if the recording picks that up. I'm gonna check what it was. Oh. Alright. A friend of mine is in Japan right now, and he was just messaging about it. He's at Super Nintendo World. Which, I'm happy for him that, it looks like he's been having fun. The plan apparently plans on staying there for like another 3 weeks or something. So it's he's got a good little vacation going. My broadcast isn't doing anything cool like that anytime soon. He's over there in Japan, and my ass is in here playing fucking K-Story. He's a good guy though. Big fan. Unfortunately, regarding this specific friend, I was a little surprised to even get his message in the first place. He kind of just messaged me out of the blue, showing me some pictures of him at Nintendo World. And the reason I'm surprised is because we don't keep in touch as well as we used to. People grow apart over time type beat. anyways, before I got sidetracked, yeah, this is my second time recording this, which might sound annoying, and it kind of is, but also like, I don't know, I'm trying to say it like glass half full kind of way. Like, real talk, that first video sucked. I don't think my commentary was all that interesting. And I was playing the game really bad, which, by the way, I haven't saved. And this is, yeah, I haven't saved because you can't really die, but you can die in this area. Oh, our hard part's over. Oh, didn't realize that thing didn't die. Alright. Anyways, alright. Yeah, so trying to play the game fast to cut down on the recording time, and also just to cut down on the length of the video, because I figure, I mean, like, the intent is like I make a longer video, kind of talk over it, you can put it on in the background and just chill, right? But I don't want to make, I feel like I don't want to make it too long, and it's I don't know, might deter you from clicking on it, or it might deter someone from clicking on it in the first place. That's just my theory. I have absolutely nothing to back it up. The first time I recorded this, so I like had the audio file. It was too big for my, or like once I started editing it, it was too big for to put on my hard drive. So I had to move it to my external drive. And apparently Audacity doesn't like it when you do that. Like I ran into like some like file read issue. I looked it up and was like, oh yeah, this happens when you edit files on it from an external drive. And I'm like, well, that's, I mean, it's a free program. I suppose that you get what you pay for kind of type deal. That's annoying, but I could deal with it. It's just kind of wish I knew that beforehand. So yeah. There we go. Yeah. I think so far I'm playing better this run, because if you can imagine it, in the previous recording I had already died twice by this point. But I haven't been doing too well with managing the little weapon experience system, and by this point in the run last time I had the level 3 gun, and I may do it, so I didn't have to spend as much time on that specific area. But yeah, losing that recording isn't the worst thing in the world, because a lot of stuff went wrong with that first recording, which is like, I couldn't really tell you why so much went wrong, because it's not my first time recording like this type of video. Like, I guess it's a first for, well, it's not even a first for this channel, because it's been I unlisted, but yeah, last year I made a case story video too. I didn't really do exactly what I'm doing here. Last year, all I did was I recorded myself playing through the game, no commentary, just a playthrough. And then like the video itself, I just kind of put text on. I was doing solo. Yeah, I just kind of put text on a screen. Because at the time I didn't really want to. I didn't want to talk yet, right? And speaking of talking, I should probably like address the elephant in the room, which is why the hell do I sound the way I do? Listen, all I'm gonna say is some people use text-to-speech bots. I do this. And that's all I have to say about the elephant in the room. So, the idea going into this recording, or like this video, is kind of a similar idea that I had when I made the video last year, which is kind of like, like a lot of my videos are just really cryptic. In some videos I refer to as cryptic nonsense. So the purpose here is just to like actually speak like more candidly about like what's on my mind and shit. So I kind of treated like last year's video as like I don't know. It was kind of just like alright, hey, here's how I'm doing, right? Oh, I forgot about that. How did I forget about this part? The thing is, like last year's video, one of the reasons, there were several, but one of the reasons I ended up unlistening it is because, well, one, I didn't want to private it or delete it because that's just not the philosophy I wanted to approach this channel with. Like I very easily could have, and no one would have noticed. Right, my courage could have been dead and buried. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. So I unlisted it and put it into a playlist. But one of the reasons why I did all that is because I feel like in that video I was kind of just expressing a lot of frustrations that like I made that towards the end of the summer, which is because my personal tradition is to play this game every summer, right? And I, for whatever reason, last year I just didn't get around to it until the end, like August. It was like towards the end of August too, if I remember correctly. So yeah, like I don't know, I just had a lot of like a lot of like frustration just kind of built up throughout the summer, and I vented it all in that video, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of like the way like I talk about stuff and explain stuff. Oh, come on. Snap back. I'm playing on the controller because you can't tell. Anyways, no, like, anyways, yeah, venting frustrations isn't, like, by my standards, that's not an issue. It's kind of like what I do on almost every video. But it was like the way I went about it, I feel like comes off as less venting and more whining, you know? Because, like the big issue that I had last summer, right, is, like, I tried getting an internship. I got all the way up to the interview process, and I was, ultimately denied. And so because of that, I had to just work a summer job, right? Like, it was like a paid internship too. It would have been so perfect. But I just ended up working a stupid summer job instead. And so like the first problem is, one, like, the only place that would hire me was fucking McDonald's. So yeah, that alone already sucks. Because I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's like, it'd be one thing if I had a choice in the matter, right? Like, if I looked at all the job options and I said, okay, that's like the best job offer. But it was just, but I ended up working there because I got rejected from everywhere else. That's not a great feeling. So that was part of it, and then that was part of it, and then to add on to the fact that it was just kind of generally a miserable experience, as I'm sure you can imagine. Not for the reasons you might be imagining, though. Like, something every time I bring up my time working there, I always like want to make it clear. My coworkers and my bosses were great. The customers are just like the worst people on the planet. So yeah, that was a pretty miserable experience, and that was like, yeah, and that was most of the summer. That was pretty much the only thing of note I did that summer. But what was more frustrating, like that alone was bad enough. But what was more frustrating is like, my parents being on my ass, like about like, being on my ass about like, trying to buff up my resume, which is right. I did need to do that. My resume is kind of lacking, but like my mom gave me this random ass quota, right? Like, she was like for the in the fall you need to find some volunteer work, right? Something you can put on your resume. Which that alone was like, okay, whatever, I can do that, and I did do that, right? It was no big deal. But I found annoying is like, she gives me this random ass quota of like, you need to have like 8 I think she gave me 8 like companies or like leads that you need that you'll look into in the fall. Why? I don't know. To keep me honest or something. I don't really know why she made me do that, especially because I ended up going with none of them. Like, when it came time, like, for me to like start volunteering, I found, I didn't even look at my list of 8. I just found right. So it's like that, that's kind of annoying. And then I mean, that's just kind of annoying. The more frustrating thing was I don't, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all have gone lucky, and your internship search has been. Assuming you're even like at that point where you were like trying to do that. Anyways, maybe you've gone lucky and your internship search hasn't been as annoying as mine was. But it's like any place I apply to, or like anyone I talk to right at like career fairs. Well, like the career fair singular with still N. Oh no, I did go to. Just that they were like a week apart. I forgot. Whatever. What is that? The point is, everyone I talk to, or apply to, or whatever, all that, at best, they ghost me. And I know a lot of my, I have a, I mean, I've had some friends who, and well, I know like two people, right? I know like two people who've gotten internships, and I've heard stories about other people, right? But other than those two guys, everyone I know is has a similar experience of like just getting ghosted. So it's like, I know it's not just me being like a poor candidate. It's just for whatever reason they're either like really picky, have really high standards, or there's like a lot of applicants or whatever. They got their reasons. But like they got their reasons, and you know, for me, for us, it makes it it makes the whole process really difficult and annoying. So having said all that, it was really annoying last year when for my parents to be telling me, hey, you need to be calling places or emailing people, blah 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 blah, to try and land this internship. When the people, like, it was really annoying, like, hearing that, because like, I don't know, maybe there was some validity to it, but especially like back when like they were in college, right? Like maybe I'm sure that's probably like how you had to do. That's how you had to go about that. But like for me, anyone that, like in my experience, anyone that's been hiring will tell you to like every recruiter says check the website, apply online, that type thing. So that's the first problem with their emailing and calling people plan. Is like I'd be shocked if I got any response other than check our website. And if I'm emailing and calling them, I probably already got their number from the website to begin with. And if I was on their website, and that's the other thing, it's like I'm struggling landing. I was struggling to land jobs with people who were hiring, right? Like who explicitly said, "Hey, we have openings, apply," or whatever. I'm struggling with them, right? So I don't know. So and then they're telling me to like just try. Yeah. By the way. Anyway. I feel like I'm gonna get the same reaction to this little rant right here that one girl who's complaining about like a 9-to-5 job got. But I mean, I was assuming people even watch this video first. so the point is like it was really annoying for them to just say, oh yeah, just do that. Like, and when I'm in my mind, I'm thinking that's just not gonna work, right? Like, now to their credit, I should have at least given it a shot, right? Like, I think one of the things, like in that video, I'm like in the video last year, I was explaining pretty poorly. Like, I can admit to that, I explained myself pretty poorly. I feel like I'm still explaining myself poorly. But I explained pretty poor, like how the frustration with all of this. Like, I kind of lost my train of thought. But whatever. Hopefully you understand like the basic idea of what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, I talked like a lot of shit last year, without like at least trying. But at this time around, it was this past spring break, right? I did the whole bit, that they asked, right? I found a whole bunch of, I think I sent out like 4, maybe 3 or 4 emails or something like that. Like to, potential companies or people in charge of companies, right? To see if they, they had anything. And it, just as I suspected, no response. So now I'm justified when I say, like when I complain, I'm a little more justified now. But so the internship search hasn't gotten any better than last year. However, there's a silver lining, which is that so like in my major, right, without getting too much into specifics, basically I'm trying to be a scientist. I won't tell you what type. And the thing about being a scientist, right, is they participate in a lot of like research labs, right? So I was trying to see if I could get into one, and the main issue I actually complete opposite experience to trying to get an internship. Emailing people actually yielded results, and I actually got responses. The issue I ran into is so there were two potential labs. One of them just didn't have enough they just didn't have enough work for me. Like, I needed enough for 3 credit hours, to graduate. I needed 3 credit hours worth of lab experience, right? And I think the best they could give me was 1 or 2. And you might be saying, oh well, why didn't I do it anyway? And it's because it would have cost me it would have cost money to it would cost it was a money issue. So it was hard to justify the cost if it wasn't gonna it would have been great for my resume, and definitely would have made it easier to be a part of future research labs, but it was a cost thing. That's why I didn't end up doing that one. And then the other lab was that basically I just haven't taken the classes. Right, there's like a knowledge gap, but I think as of this upcoming semester, I'll like have taken the classes. So yeah, but all this is to say, like I don't know, not being faced with a dead end for once, that was actually kind of actually a little encouraging. So yeah, so there's something positive to report on this year. Another positive is, I mean, well, once again, I'm left without an internship, right? So we have to, it's summer job time. But this time around, I actually got someplace other than McDonald's to work at, so pays better, and it should hopefully suck a lot less. Well, that is yet to be seen, but the point is the pays better, so even if the job is just as miserable, it feels good to have a better paycheck, right? That's about I think that's about all I got to report on this year. Yeah. What kind of sucks? Like I don't know how many. I think this is like maybe if you're like in still in like elementary or middle school, you don't feel this, but probably maybe in high school you don't feel this either, or maybe you do. I don't really know. But what sucks is like it always feels like it's summer break, right? There was a point in time where this was when you would relax, take it easy, regain your energy, from the upcoming school year, right? But lately, like, it feels like the word relax is almost it's almost like it's like a dirty word, right? Because anytime you have, it feels like anytime you have to relax should be spent like trying to buff your resume, right? I feel like you should be like doing something like they throw around the word networking a lot. You should be, there's something you should be doing, right? And if you're not, you're gonna get you're gonna have a horrible life, horrible job. There we go. Right? No, I'm sure. Like they're. So, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's what it feels like, right? So it makes it so like in college, right? I have a cousin who goes to college with me, and his mom came up to help him pack up, when it was time to move out. And just like she's just making small talk, and she asked me, "Hey, you excited to go back home, see your parents or whatever?" And of course I say, "Oh yeah, of course, I'm happy to go back home." But like realistically speaking, I'm not. I am not happy that it's summer. Okay. Because it because yeah because case in point, the first couple weeks of summer, right, I spent looking for stuff, like applying places, looking it ended up working out, right? because I got this job lined up, and I can chill, for the time being, at least until I had to start going to work. Because I got the application, I got the job, but I haven't had my first day or orientation yet. But yeah, I just feel I was like honestly kind of like I was mostly dreading like this summer because I figured I was going to end up working at McDonald's again, right? And we'd have a repeat of last summer, which was like where like probably the worst summer of my life by far. So like, yeah, but I think I don't know, I think that's that feeling of like, like it feels like you're not allowed to have leisure time. I think that I think that's fairly common and people just don't talk about it. What else? On a lighter note, I really like, on a completely unrelated note, this is probably my favorite song in the game. I haven't really been talking about the game too much, I don't know if that's preferable or not. Like, I really don't know what's optimal, if it's better for me to just ramble about bullshit, or like to like talk about the game I'm playing. I got a interesting story about the first time I played this game, right? So I don't remember what I think. I want to say I was a sophomore. I'm pretty sure I was a sophomore in high school. And like there was this guy, I knew this guy. He was in the grade above me. Or it might be 2 grades above me actually. I should probably like actually know that for sure. Where the point is, there's this guy I know, right? And he has a hacked 3DS. And I don't remember why. Like I don't remember what I did, but I did like some favor for him, and he was like, as thank you, I'll loan you the 3DS for like Christmas break. A lot of what he had, here before I go further into the story. The story of how he got the hacked 3DS is it might be made up, but it's really funny if it's true. Like I remember him telling me he just brought his 3DS to school one day, right? To play. This is soft. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing bringing his 3DS to school, but he brought his 3DS to school, right? Oh, I didn't get the key. Anyways, so he brings his 3DS to school, and he leaves it. So next day, right, he gets back, and apparently instead of like stealing, a free 3DS, whoever found it decided to hack it for him. So he had a hack 3DS. Now he loaned it to me over because like a lot like I remember he had like Black 2, White 2, like Pokemon Black and White on it, and those were games that I never played, but I wanted to, right? But the thing is, if you know anything about Pokemon games, like it's you know it's all about having a cute little adventure with your little guys, right? And like take for example the Pokemon games I played before that were Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Those are like the only ones I played. The only other one I played is Fire Red, and it. And it didn't have the same level like the whole like it's like the post game specifically, right? It's like because there's just like there's like so much to do. Like I was playing. Like Soul Silver and Heart Gold for like 2 years. So like I didn't want to be limited to just only 2 weeks, and then I never get to touch that game again, right? So I just didn't even want to start. So I was looking at the other games he had, and then I saw he had Cave Story. So like the reason I was even like the reason I was even it even caught my eye in the first place, right? Is because I believe this was the same year as King for Another Day. The Steve the Gunner event. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. And Quote was a contestant, right? And like before this event, I think the first time I had heard of Cave Story was this is a pretty embarrassing to say, but it was like I want to say it was like a Watch Mojo video that I had watched in like middle school. And it made like the top 10. It was like top 10 best indie stories or best indie something like that. So yeah, that's I believe that was like the first time like hearing the name. And then King for Another Day brought it back, it brings it back into my mind, right? And I was like, hey, I should play that. And then I had the opportunity to right there, so I did. I played it. Now, okay, so like I played it, great game. I had fun. The thing is, I got my first playthrough. I got I get the normal ending, right? Because you have to do like a bunch of really unintuitive shit to get the true ending. And the thing is, like the normal ending isn't exactly the most satisfying thing. Because it feels kind of it's kind of bittersweet, right? And I remember like this is like the weirdest the weirdest train of thought that I had. But I remember back in the King for Another Day event. And again, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then just don't worry about it. Nothing I'm about to say is going to make any sense. But there was the Mojo with all the characters interacting with each other. And like quote this character quote his whole deal, right, is that he's silent. He doesn't talk. So every time quote, so what they did for like quote with quote and his character interactions is they had Curly with him, and I remember thinking, because like in the normal ending, Curly dies, right? And I just remember thinking it's really weird for them to like I remember thinking that like it's if Curly Brace doesn't live to the end of her own game, it's kind of weird that they would have her be such a like a like such a prominent part of like quotes representation in that event. So I looked into it. I was like, is there a way that you're able to save her, right? And then that's when I discovered oh there's a true ending and you do X, Y, and Z to get it, and Curly lives. So I was like, yay. So I got that. I think I got it for over that same spring break of that school year. Yeah, my very next playthrough was me getting the true ending, and then I felt satisfied. Now, as to why I started this tradition of like playing this game every summer, I don't really know. I like did it one summer, or I did like 2 summers in a row. I was like, all right, this is what I do now. Like, I don't really, I don't really got any more of a story other than that. Well, I matched the silent. I'm going to see if I can. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I can respond to my friend in this time, but I need to think. It's not the type of message you respond with like, oh cool or whatever. Or maybe I can. I don't know. I'm very professional, as you can tell. Alright, there. Yeah, this. Yeah, the guy that I just took a break to message. I've known him forever, right? Since like first or second grade. We ended up going to like different middle schools and then different high schools. We lose touch, right? The fact, I'm just happy that he even thought to message me in the first place. Like I lost touch with like everyone in high school. Like after graduation, there was like after graduation, I remember there was this one guy like I like dapped him up, and that was the that was the last I've ever talked with him. Like it was literally just like, hey yo man, yo congrats on, we did it, and that was that. And like part of the, like, it's like part of the issue, right? Is like I'm not big. I don't really reach out to people, right? Because I just assume like if they haven't reached out to me, they just don't really give a shit. Which may not be the best way to go about life, but that's how I go about life. Like I got my reasons for like why I do that. But yeah, that's like a big part of like I don't reach out to people, right? And obviously they're not reaching out to me, so yeah, that was that. I haven't really talked to anyone since I graduated, which probably isn't that bad of a thing because most of them were racist. Like there we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was a really awkward. That was a really awkward way to end that train of thought. But it's like, yeah, it's like at the time, I was just like, it's the kind of thing like I didn't really notice until like afterwards. I was like, huh. Yeah, that was just, yeah. And like, it's not even like a slight. I'm not even like, oh, like it's not even like, oh well, they made offensive jokes. Everyone made offensive jokes. It was like I've heard stories since then. Like one of the guys I knew was apparently like legitimately a Nazi. I don't know how the hell that happened, but honestly, I'm not too surprised. Which should tell you everything you need to know about the fact that I'm not surprised. Should tell you everything you need to know about the people I knew in high school. But interestingly enough, I think it was sophomore year of college. There were two guys I knew. Okay, actually, I should specify. Actually, I didn't completely lose track with everyone. There was like a big part of the issue was I went to like a different college than everyone else did. Or like not that many people from my high school like went to the same college that I did, right? But maybe I think they're like just being nice, right? But yeah, two guys who ended up going to the same college and were rooming together. Just kind of called me randomly, just like say, hey, what's up? Honestly, I should probably like, it's been a whole year, I should maybe call them. They haven't called me since, but like they cared enough to like to call me, so like I should give them the courtesy to call them. Maybe, I don't know, I don't like calling people. Uh, uh, and this video likely won't get that popular, right? But if it were, I know there would be like 50 comments timestamping me saying I don't like calling people, right? Yeah, and saying stuff like introvert, I'm an introvert, I feel that, blah blah, a bunch of comments to that effect, right? And I don't know why I read YouTube comments. I'm not talking about my channel, I'm talking about like in general. Because like they're just well, I mean there are the exceptions, but most of them are just like they just like have like no value to them. Like take for example, again, I don't know why I still do it, but the comment section on like take like any song that was released before the current year, really, and the top comment will always be, "Hey yo, who's watching in current is either current year or current month of year," right? Even if it's a song for 20, like the year before, like as of recording this, that's 2023. Even if the song's for 2023, you'll get people in these bots in the comment section that are like, hey yo, who anyone still watching in and it's like it's so annoying because music doesn't have like a specific set time period that you're allowed to listen to it. Of course, there's going to be people that are listening to the song in 2024. And what's even worse is that remember how I said that top comment, which means like as many drones as there are that make that same comment on every single video multiple times, because you will see multiple people calling out, hey current year, anyone, right? Like, hey, no one talking about the song. It's just people that I'm not fully convinced that they're actually people. I'm pretty sure it's just one big Turing test that we're all failing. But they're all like every single one of them that like so it's like there's like I don't get it. Like they're all making the same comment and they're all getting likes on said comment, which means there's a lot of people that are agreeing. Like, yes, I watched this in current year. I like this. I like this comment. Yeah, I like this comment. I really like this comment. And so it gets pushed to the top, and everyone else has to also see this comment. And I don't know. And I really need to stop looking at the comment section. So, like, I think music videos. Hold on. Sorry. I think music videos have it like the worst. There's like a lot of, like, back when I would watch them, like commentary YouTubers, a lot of commentary YouTubers also have very bad comment sections from what I remember. Because it's basically just a bunch of drones, just they just like take whatever YouTuber said about whatever topic, right? Repeat it and claim and just repeat it like almost verbatim. And they're like, these are my thoughts. I didn't just repeat what the YouTuber said. These are my thoughts. as like fake green. Well, I mean, I'm sure they actually agree, but it's like you didn't like add on. They're like trying to add on to a conversation, and they added nothing. But it's like, hey, everyone, thanks for the 9K likes, everyone. I made sure to add the comment just for this. Thank you so much for the. It really means a lot to me. Speaking of comment sections, I'm pretty small. That so far I haven't really gotten any comments, and most of the ones I've gotten are people like, what the fuck did I just watch? Which is partially the intended effect, so that's cool. But so like my first video, so like, I think it was actually the third. I don't know. I think it was the fourth. Well, no. Okay. So I upload video 1, right? Which, when you look at my channel, is I have it set as like the. I have it set as like the video you see. I forgot what the actual like YouTube term for it is, but it's like the video on the homepage, right? When specifically when you're like not subbed. Yeah, that's like the first video I ever uploaded, and then there's the second. It was, I believe, the second video. That it was originally, I left it. It was untitled, as in like I made the title of the video. I literally said as a blank character. Because like. If you can't tell, if you can't tell, it's because you're probably just not on this circle of YouTuber. But I took a very heavy inspiration from like the artists like I need to focus. It's X0O0X_. If I remember correctly, right. So like, and then, so like I what like that, like it's like a whole like genre of like local song producers. Well, actually down. I think X0, where that channel like actually like. Actually like doesn't always, or doesn't use a vocal, or doesn't always use a vocal, like they actually sing. But it's like a whole genre, right, of like Japanese like music creators that just like go without a name. And just they just make music, right? I mean, I don't know. I can't make music. I'm not. I'm a big fan of music, but I can't make it to save my life, right? But I don't know. I'm doing what I can, but I don't know. I still fuck with like the vibe they gave off. So yeah, that's another. Another thing, right, is like I also took a lot of inspiration from another music group, Daft Punk. Like they're my favorite artist, my favorite band. What is it? Well, they're not active anymore, but still. Big fan of their music, but the thing about them that like actually like that actually serves as like an inspiration for me is like their whole deal, right? Is they like the Robot Max, right? They hide their faces uh, and like every performance was done like wearing a mask. And like the reason they do that is because like for them like the music was about the music itself. It's not about like they themselves, right? Like the people behind the act didn't want to be famous. They wanted like their music to be famous, right? And it's like a similar deal with me. I didn't want to be famous. I wanted like the shit I made to get famous, right? So like it's why I try that's why I don't really have much of like an identity or like an online identity. No, or that was the idea at least. I I I kind of lost sight of that at some point. You know, yeah, yeah. At some point, the adrenaline rush of seeing a number get bigger, uh, like, like it's a like I made so let me tell this story. So this is the third channel I've made. Like my third attempt at being big famous YouTube man person. The first attempt, channel 1, I deleted because it was well, once again, summer, right? Had a lot of free time, made kind of similar, in a similar, well, the common theme with every channel I've done is like art, because like I don't know what else I could do to entertain people, right? Like I can draw kind of well, so that's like the basic idea, right? So but yeah, the first attempt was like I did a lot of it was a lot of like art commentary, I guess you would call it, kind of. Think. I'm trying to think what I can compare it to. That might be part of the issue. Like it wasn't the type of video that the fact that I can't think of anything to compare it to is probably part of the issue. Because if it's not something that I watch, I don't know why the hell I was expecting other people to watch it. But what's the point? Point is, right? I do that for like the summer, and then summer ends, school's starting back up, and so that gives me not having as much free time to just kind of crank out videos gives me a chance to like step back and think about what I've created. And like during that like brief moment of reflection, I'm like I'm not really happy like with what I've made. Like I wasn't proud of the I wasn't proud of it, right? Just straight up. So that's why I had the idea to just delete everything, start over. Now, attempt 2 was barely even an attempt. It was basically what happened, right? Is I make make new channel. I upload like I upload a video. It was kind of similar to what I'm doing right now. It was just me. It was I just recorded myself playing like the first I don't know, up until like I don't remember when I ended the recording, but it was just like the opening part of this game, right? And then like I dubbed over it with my channel intro. I'm like, hi, my channel exists. I didn't really say too much. I think the video was like a minute and a half or like a minute long or something like that. And anyways, yeah, that's the only video I uploaded to that channel. I was in the process of making like the exact type of video that you're watching now. I had recorded me playing through the whole game, and I remember what I did exactly. If you look through the community tab, or my Twitter, or anywhere that I've uploaded images, towards like the very bottom, maybe not the very, I don't know. It's one of the earliest things I uploaded. Or it might have been the first actually. Anyways, you'll see this image of Misery. Hi, she's on screen right now. Hi, hello. That image was intended to be the thumbnail for that video, right? The idea was I recorded I made the time lapse, or I was gonna make the time lapse for like that, that drawing, and then use it as the thumbnail for the video. So it's like I get two. It was a lot of work, but I get two videos out of it, right? But before I finished either, or I think I don't think I uploaded, but I think I finished editing the time lapse. Listen. Hold on. I don't know if that's being picked up on my mic, but there's a thunderstorm currently. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. I think I finished uploading or I finished editing the time lapse. But the idea was I upload the two together. But I'm like half, or I don't know. I couldn't give you a percentage, but I'm like some ways through editing that video, like the my playthrough of this game. And I might need a mentioning the word editing just remind me I might need to check the recording time. Apparently that's something I need to care about. Make sure that the memory doesn't get too big. I don't. I should probably do it at the, hold on, there's a save point down here. I'll do it now. Hopefully I don't have to like, I might have to stop the audio recording, but hopefully it doesn't mess up the gameplay recording. Okay, we should be back. Alright, we're about like an hour and 20-ish minutes into the video, which, I mean, the speedrun for this game would have been over by now, but I am new speedrunner. I think we're about halfway, or like more, I think we're more than halfway actually. Or maybe this is about the halfway point. I don't. I guess it depends on how many tries the remainder of the game takes. Anyways, I was saying something about, what was I talking about? I was talking about something. Maybe I should listen back to the recording and remember where I left off. I think I'll do that. Okay, yeah. Talking about the first time I made a video about this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. Yeah. Like, so the point is, I never, yeah, I've tried making a video like this before. I talked about different things, right? But the format was pretty much exactly the same. And I didn't finish. I didn't finish. Excuse me. I didn't finish editing it, right? Because I'm just like partway through. I like. Without going into too many specifics, I wanted to make this channel instead of you. Like, I just didn't want to I haven't really done anything, but I was like, it was like the problem for me with that channel was like the identity, right? Or like what I had set up my identity to be. And it was so early enough that I could have just kind of just erased everything and rewrote it. Like just kind of rewrote like what this channel is now over that one, and I did consider that. But I actually didn't want level 3 sword. Let me take a hit. Let me take another hit. Let me take a third hit. Alright, that's all. But yeah, but point is like I just yeah I didn't want to continue with like that idea. Like it's like the like the like the like the online persona that I had set up or was planning on setting up. I just didn't vibe with anymore. So I like this one's like this current channel is a lot. It's I don't think it's ever possible to really be like like me, right? Like 100%. Like there's always going to be some level of pretending and acting, putting on appearances, that type deal. But at least this channel's a lot closer. Yeah, but yeah, I tell you that story because so that way you can know a little more about like where I'm coming from, like with the channel. It's okay. Actually, I went on that tangent for so long. I think I forgot why I started going on that tangent in the first place. Anyways, let me circle back to like what I think I was talking about before. There we go. Okay. Anyways, I'm being distracted by the game. So anyway, this time around, right? I feel like I've kind of fallen into the same trap I fell into the first time around, where like a lot of what I made, like I just well to be fair, a lot of what I made this I'm a lot prouder of what I made this time around. Like it's not like I don't feel like it's nearly as like nearly as bad as the first channel I ever made. but it's like well, the problem I ran into with that channel, right, was uh, I like I did I was trying a lot of like stuff that I thought, oh, this might be popular, or the this could be popular, this could make it big, like for lack of a better term, or maybe no, it's probably the right term, just kind of chasing the cloud, right? And I feel like I kind of started doing that here. You know, I based this channel off of people who didn't care about fame, who just I took inspiration from people who didn't care about fame. They care about the love of the craft, right? So, yeah. So that being said, there, there's a okay. Before I just talk about this, so before I talk about this next story, I need so. I briefly mentioned this in a video before, and the way I usually do things, I talk about it super cryptically. But there was a point where I almost quit this art thing. The reason why is I realize I can kind of approach this video with the assumption of it not reaching that many people, right? Which means I can kind of talk about whatever, not worry about being embarrassed later on. That being said, there's still certain things I'm as much as I would like to talk about them, I don't want to talk about them if no one's gonna listen, right? I want to have an audience who would listen, before there's certain things I want to talk about. And one such thing is the exact reason I quit art, or that exact story is one of those things. The important thing for what I'm about to talk about is that you know that I did. Or at least I almost did. So I'm focusing on the game a little bit right now. Yeah. So, when I say I quit art, or I almost quit art, what kept me going, right, is basically I just started keeping it a secret. I would draw in secret, everything I made I wouldn't share. Then that that type of shit. Wait, hold on, it's in the chat. Uh, Now, so that I did. So yeah, I that's how I operated for a good while. But fairly recently, and I couldn't tell you uh, what what possessed me. But like I apparently I don't learn from past mistakes too well, and I started and I like maybe I like I don't know, I was like wanting praise or something. But point is, I shared my art, right? Just with my friends, right? Because I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be, I trust them. It shouldn't be that bad if they know I can draw, right? And as expected, they're like, wow, wow, you're so good. You're incredible. Hey, what, do you share this? And I'm like, oh no, because where I'm going with this is that I didn't share this channel with them, which is and like performing arts, not even like YouTube, right? It's like recommended, right? That like if you're proud of something, you shouldn't be embarrassed, to share it. Like if you're like I don't know, let's say like you're an actor who like performs in like plays or something. You shouldn't be embarrassed to like invite your friends and family out to a show, right? Because you should be proud, right? So and I agree with that, right? However, I mean I mentioned earlier the reason I didn't share this channel with my friends isn't because I wasn't proud of it. It's because again, it's not about me, right? Like I wanted this channel to be completely detached from me. But anyways, fast forward to what I was talking about. So I shared the fact that I could draw with my friends, right? Uh, so I, and now for a while, it was fine. It's like okay, they knew I could draw, but I would just tell them, oh yeah, I don't post it anywhere, and that was that. However, uh, remember that thing I was mentioning about kind of losing sight and I started trying to chase a bigger number, right? It was in April, I believe it was April. It might have been beginning of May, but I'm pretty sure it was April. Corona, the VTuber, had a new getting a new outfit, and the tradition is they upload like a silhouette of the new outfit, and the fans will like take a guess as to like what based on the silhouette what the outfit will be. so anyway, so I made a guess, right? At the like, I have a friend who's a big VTuber fan. He was like hey, you should do this, you'll get free cloud on Twitter, right? And so of course, I was like, oh. So like I made the guess, right? Share with him, and then he tells me, hey yo, make a Twitter account, because they don't know that I have any accounts, right? It's like, hey yo, make a Twitter account, post this, share a Twitter account with me, and I'll like try and see if I can boost the numbers on it, because he thought it was good, right? So that left me with three options. The one is the do nothing option, which felt like a really hard sell, because why would I go through all the effort of making this drawing if I didn't want to share it, right? Because there's kind of no point. That's like the whole purpose of making these guesses is, to share with people and say, hey, look at how close, or how, I was close, guys, or here's what my idea for, like a potential character design is, right? The whole point is to share it. So it would have been I felt like it would have been a really hard sell to convince them that, oh yeah, I don't want to share this, right? So we go to option 2, which is I create a new Twitter account and upload it there, right? Just create a burner, like a decoy account. However, let's say on the off chance that this, again, I thought it was good too. So let's say that this it blows up on Twitter. Well, any attention, I want all the attention going to my main account, right? And what's more is, in the future, are they would he expect me to, would I be expected to upload like anything else I make? Would I be expected to start using that account, right? So would I be uploading to 2 accounts, so that threw option 2 out of the way. So then that leaves option 3, which is just I suck it up and share my main account with them. So yeah, we went with option 3, and that everything I made a mistake. I should have been trying to level this up. Maybe I can grind levels on these beginner enemies. I think I can head back to the previous room and reload everything. Oh no, I can't. Okay, well. Hopefully it doesn't matter. So anyway, so yeah, my friend, friend knows about my channel now. Now, I mean, he liked it, right? Because again, I'm proud of what I made. Not proud of everything, but I'm proud of most of it. it's like, so it's not like, you know, the worst thing in the world, but still, it feels like like that was, okay, yeah, yeah, I'm not going to get to level my missile launcher. Unless... This is going to take a minute, but I probably only need it to be at level 2 anyways. Here, let me like save. Here, let me like save and do everything. It's like it's kind of awkward now, at least for me. But it's kind of just like another consequence of like you know, I lost sight. Like I feel like the only way to like completely avoid this situation would just been like if they, you know, because I don't think there's any world where like with them knowing that I can draw, I don't think there's any world where I don't eventually have to disclose the channel, right? Given the scenario that I just described, you know, so I feel like yeah. So like it was like the only way to avoid it would have been just to not chase Cloud, not chase the bigger number, or not chase praise, not chase none of that. Just yeah. I think I had some other point I wanted to segue into all of this, but I don't remember. Actually, I think I do. I think I remember actually. Let's like going back to. Actually, wait, or did I already? I think I already mentioned it actually. I might be confusing the two recording sessions. This is the second time I recorded this, and a lot of what I'm talking about here, I talked about before. So, where I need to fill the dead, or do I? Like how annoying are like you know when I take pauses, because maybe like I don't know, maybe it's worse when I'm maybe the viewer experience is worse when I'm talking because I'll be the first to admit I'm not the best speaker. I've stuttered at the beginning of every single sentence. It's like but like I feel like my theory or hypothesis is like, well, like the way I look at things is different than I think like the current like content meta looks at things. I'm not getting the alien medal, but it's yeah. I got it in the last recording, but it wasn't. I didn't get it first try either. I needed level 3 missile launcher, and I had that free. Oh well. Oh, actually, there's a cutscene coming, though. I should have saved later. But yeah, like I take, I lose my train of thought a lot. I take breaks when or pauses on my commentary when I'm like trying to think of stuff to talk about. So I don't know if it's so, but but I also don't know like how important it is that I talk continuously about. And I could edit out the gaps, which is the when I made that video for my second channel, the one that I didn't finish editing. Part of the reason why it was taking me so long to edit is because I was doing exactly that. I was doing a lot of the editing was going into making everything nice and continuous. And now we're completely unrelated. We're now at the fun part of the game because I have Booster V2. And this is, I mentioned this in that video, the one I made for my second channel, which will never see the light of day. And also, I think I lost the project file. Because I think I saved it to I saved it to an external drive again. Old computer, memory issues. But anyways, I saved it to an external drive that it just kind of quit on me. Something I also wanted to bring up. I'm kind of going back and forth now in between topics. But just talking about lost media reminded me. So like I've mentioned it a couple of times now, right? That about how I'm not expecting like a lot, or well, I mean I don't know, I'll get at least one view, which will be the friend in question, because he's he'll homie me and watch my stupid ad videos. I thought I was out of range. Anyway. how many times have I died this time around? I feel like it hasn't been that many. Which is better because I died a lot in the other video. Probably part of why that recording was so long. Like, I'm no speedrunner, but I think it'd be cool to learn the speedrun for this game. At least some of it. Like I know like some of the tricks on I know like a couple of tricks. It's a big part of the reason why I'm using the machine gun, because I'm a big spur enjoyer. But the machine gun lets you fly, and that's a big part of why they use it in the speedrun. But that's that's an endeavor for another day. But anyways, yeah, it was channel. No one watches. Now, the thing that's interesting is unlike what's seems to be common, which is I almost died again. I should probably try to hit these with the blade. Like what seems to be common, right, is like, you know, new channel, small channel, makes a video and it's like the, you know, and people just don't click on it, right? But what the bigger issue that I've run into is it's straight up, my videos are straight up not being recommended, like at least according to YouTube analytics. I'm not even getting the impression in the first place. Like it'd be one thing if people, you know, looked at my video and said, "Oh, I don't want to watch that," but as far as I can tell, people aren't even given the option to like aren't even given the choice of yes or no. Which is kind of frustrating, honestly. However, I do have now it might sound like I'm coping, right? You know, because I feel like it's also like it's common to, you know, blame the algorithm, the bot. It's not my fault. It's, you know, it's YouTube's fault. And darn you, YouTube. But in my case, like oh. Minus 10 adds up so fast. I should just probably like start skipping. I don't have to do that boss fight. I should probably start skipping it. Or I could just be good like that boss. I could just like not get hit. That's also like a pretty valid approach. But anyways, so yeah, the whole calling myself like thinking I might be a shadow ban thing. It might sound like I'm just coping. However, alright, so I have a I also have a TikTok account, right? And I tried logging into it a couple of days ago, and that's when I found out that my account got suspended. Why? I don't know. Because everything I've uploaded onto TikTok, I've uploaded onto YouTube, right? And it's, I haven't gotten any warnings about it here. But, so however, here's my theory. So like, again, I make the art. I make, time lapses, right? The thing is, like, the way I draw is I always start like I draw like a nude base of the body first, and then clothes on top. So my theory is the bot that's monitoring content, right, looks at the nude base and thinks, oh, this is porn, I shouldn't recommend this to people. And I think that's probably why it got suspended on TikTok, because something probably misreported I probably got misreported for posting porn. That's not to say I wouldn't do that. Price is right, I'll draw it. But I don't. And also, I would never upload it to YouTube unless I'm not stupid. So yeah, that's my theory. You can judge for yourself how valid that theory is. Assuming you're even able to watch this video in the first place. Okay, I'm going into the boss fight with 21 HP. Now, granted, I just shouldn't get hit. The second I fall off this platform, I lose, basically. Alright, there we go. Was that really close? Yeah. But we did it. we're still a decent ways away from the end. Yeah, you know, I realize it's kind of, like this video is kind of weird, right? Well, weird in a way is like, you know, for this, you know, considering the channels I took inspiration from, like, you know, a video like this where I like talk openly, candidly, kind of, you know, peel back the curtain a bit, seems kind of counterintuitive, right? Or it seems to go like, it goes against that spirit, right? But the way I look at it is like if you cared enough to, like, you know, just to sit through the whole thing, right? Then, you know, you deserve to get like a peek behind the curtain. You know, that's like, you know, that's my thank you for sticking through all this bullshit. You know, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Then you get to know a little bit about, like, you know, what goes on in my head. It's not another fantastic song, by the way. A lot of the music in this game is pretty good, but the songs I'm specifically commenting on are like the gems. You know, across like every channel, like I've used like, well, for this channel specifically, I kind of I haven't used as much stuff from Cave Story, simply because I feel like, as much as I like it, I feel like it being like all 8-bit can make it kind of harsh on the ears. You know, and, you know, I'm trying. You know, we're going for chill vibes here, right? Like when I'm like playing music for the background video. But so like for this channel, I've mostly used, I mean, the Animal Crossing soundtrack is the classic go-to for like just YouTuber background music, and I'm no different. I've used it too. But by the way, this is what you're looking at right now. This is what that thumbnail was based on. Like this like whole section right here. Funny story about that thumbnail. It was the, I think, okay, it was the second the second channel I made. You remember that intro video was you know, I played Cave Story for like a minute and a half, and I think, not this thumbnail, like the one that was the used for this video. Yeah, I don't know what the optimal order of operations is speed wise. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Like what I'm trying to say is like this, like the thumbnail for this video is like I looked at an old like the thumbnail I made way back then, right? And I just thought, I can do that better. Like it's been like 2 or 3 years at this point. Like I can do that better. So yeah, the thumbnail for this one is like a remastered version of. I think like the image in question was I use that as the I'm pretty sure it was the thumbnail for my intro video. The word I think is doing a lot of heavy lifting there because I thought about it somewhere and I'm actually I mean again the channel's deleted so I won't know for sure. There was a thumbnail for some video but I know that much. I'm just pretty sure it was the intro video, but whatever. It's not like it matters. Wasted too much breath on that. Alright, okay, I kind of lost track. I was mentioning something about the soundtrack. I use the K-Story soundtrack a lot for well, I shouldn't say a lot because again, I only made like 2 videos. No, not true. I used. I think if I remember right, I used it you know, like the first channel I made. I think if I remember correctly, I used it a lot. Then, it's just a good soundtrack, and it's it's just like publicly available. So like I've used it in the past a lot. I'll probably use it more in the future. But like this time around, like for this channel, I've used I use Animal Crossing a lot, and it's like Animal Crossing and the Ori soundtrack. Which I mean they were big Ori fan too. There's like this is probably like an indictment on like how antisocial I can be. Yes, yes, no, no. Oh wait, no. I think I need to go yes, yes. Wait, yes, no, yes, Oh no, it's no, yes, yes, no. Got the order of missing X. So. Alright, cool. Anyways, I was going somewhere. Like, lately, I feel like I play like mostly, like, you know, stuff that's multiplayer, or at least like has like some kind of like competitive aspect to it, right? Now, I even made a video on this. It's one of the ones not private, unlisted, which is like, it was just like I took, like just, like it was just, I just took some time to, I think in the video I'm talking about, it was like I had a break from school and I played Ori Definitive Edition. But anyways, the whole reason I made that video is because, like, I mean, not only is it a really fun game, but it was kind of like just like taking a break, like just chilling in my room by myself, playing through a game. I don't really do that much anymore. It feels like. So it was just like really, like, like relaxing. Like even like more recently, like I played through like I just like I'd say recently as in like within like the past month, I played through BVP, yeah, that's 6. And the thing about that game is it's not particularly easy, but still it was still like, I don't know, I still found it to be kind of like relaxing to play through. I realize I think I started like an hour ago, probably more than an hour ago. I mentioned something about like introverts, and let me like there's so like it's so like annoying to me. Like, so like okay, let me tell you, like I definitely fit the classification for an introvert, right? Because like the class or like what counts as an introvert is literally it like I feel like people conflate like social anxiety with being an introvert like too much. And to be fair, they're probably related, but I'm not a psychologist, so I'm not going to comment too much on that. What I do know is like an introvert is like someone who's like it's like being uh, like in a social scenario, kind of like you have like a social battery, right? And being around people drains it, and being an intro and it gets like recharged, when you have some time alone, and that, and that is like that description fits me to a T. I remember there was like it was like a school there was like a school trip, and we're on a it was like a school trip to like a theme park, and we were on a bus for like 5 hours or something like that. And I'm sitting next to this guy, and like he's like one of my best friends at the time. But after 5 hours, I just didn't want to be around anyone, because I like after 5 hours and then like spending all the whole time at like the theme park with him, I was like, bro, like enough. I love you, but enough. I gotta be by myself, man. I'm tired. Right. So like, I don't know. I got more examples, but that's not the so there. So like that's me, right? That's the definitely like an introvert. And so like the opposite, right, is like an extrovert. Well, it's like the exact opposite, where like the social battery gets replenished when being in social scenarios, and drained with time alone. So and that so like it's actually like so like you a lot of people like will hear that and think, oh well, I'm a little bit of both. Sometimes I go one way, sometimes I go the other, and that just means you're an ambivert, aka normal. Like most people are ambiverts. Most people, like when it comes to socializing, aren't so polarized. But yeah, the reason I bring that up is because I feel like this is fairly common. Like that what I just explained is fairly common knowledge. But there's still it's just so annoying. Like saying all the stupid as like they say, oh, introverts win this and that, when they really mean like socially awkward MFs win this and that. It's such like a minor pet peeve, but it's like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop talking now. We're almost at the end of the game. I need to focus up. Hard sections are coming up. And the previous recording, the next section I did almost first try. Keyword almost. So hopefully I can get a first try this time and impress everyone, and they'll be like, oh, wow, you're so amazing. It's incredible. Alright, again, I was able to do this part. almost first try. Let's get out the sword. And I need to focus up. And I mean, oh, it's not that bad. There's also plenty of health. The goal for me is like the win con here is pretty much just get a level 2 sword. Oh, that was bad. It won't matter too much because there's 6 health right there, and then plenty of enemies that will likely spawn hearts. But that was just damage I really did not need to take. Well, I mean, it's not like you ever need to take damage, but I got too greedy. I took an extra 10 just to heal for 2. The bad part isn't necessarily the damage. The bad part is that every time I get hit, you know, I lose levels. Cause like I'm healed up like almost to full right there. Like I'll still likely get to level 2, but I'm gonna be I'm not. Yeah, I was trying to say I'm not gonna have a lot of a buffer. Wait, did I ever? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I got the arms barrier. It makes you take less experience damage. Yeah, I played this section a lot cleaner yesterday. Man, we're almost at full health. I guess, yeah, let's try leveling up the machine gun because I need it to be level 3. I mean, yeah, I had so much health, it's not like it mattered, but still feels bad. Okay, now it's time for the part where it's really easy to get cheese on. Because these things all one-shot you. That. Okay. There we go. There we go. Big fan of this song as well. It's of a big, kind of calm before the storm type of vibe. And we are like almost at the ending of the game. There's like a couple more enemies, and then it's final boss, and then true final boss. Well, final boss in hell. By the way, I've done this entire video assuming that anyone who would click on it is, familiar with Cave Story. I don't know how fair of an assumption that is to make. But yeah, but I mean, at this point, actually, do I have all? Yeah, that's. I think that's really all I need. Level 2 sword, level 3 machine gun. If I get. Well, I could farm levels here, but I don't think that's entirely necessary. Alright, let's do this. Oh man, there goes my no hit run. Oh, never mind, still counts. Never mind, doesn't count anymore. Okay, I was missing that cycle there, could just. Yo, can you move where it's easier to shoot you, please? Okay. I took a lot of hits, but they didn't do a whole lot of damage each. I think I got hit by like the little like donut thingies. Yeah, I'm 6 health away from max, which is more than enough to finish off the game with. Okay, cool. Alright, y'all want to see a really this is how you choose this boss. Yeah, level 3 machine gun, that, yeah. That boss. boss is fairly trivial. A lot of bosses are fairly trivial with a level 3 machine gun. Yeah, I haven't really been talking all that much because I'm kind of focused on like finishing out the game. But to be fair, you know, the game's we're towards the end. I don't know how necessary my commentary is. I don't know how necessary my commentary has been. Like, again, another thought I started but didn't finish is like, you know, like the meta, right, is you have, you know, like you put like gameplay of some kind over, I don't know, like you use it to like keep the attention of whatever it is you want your video to be about, right? Like I've seen a lot of commentary channels use like Minecraft parkour while I talk about, you know, the drama of the week or the day, really. I should try to like crouch. That sounds insane. But anyway, so that's like the matter, right? But I feel, the way I approach it is like kind of like the opposite, where the gameplay is what I want you to focus on, and I'm commentating to try to keep viewer attention, right? So like that's the way I view it. And so like I feel like, you know, when I'm not talking, I feel like I'm losing them. We're losing them. Okay. Yeah, that's like, it's faster to just attack it from the front, but it's a lot safer to just do it like that. Alright, so coming up next, Hell, everybody. And, you know, previous recording, yesterday's recording, I got it first try. It wasn't clean by any means, but I got it first try. We'll see if I can repeat that. I could be... Hit that. Jesus. Alright. We'll get the sword. We do this entire section with just the sword, pretty much. I hate those text box. I hate those text boxes. Okay, I'm missing those two, but I'm not risking it. But yeah, I am like... Like, by no means will this be a good time. And the text... Oh, my... Okay, just... Yeah, whatever. Alright, trying to think, should I go for a little bit strat? I think I do. Alright, so if you have no idea what little bit strat is, so you saw those 2 hearts I just got? Yeah. You can go into floor 3. You can heal to full anytime, so there's your pro if you didn't know that and you have been struggling to beat hell. Yeah. I won't farm any more than that. That should be enough health. Yeah, because the enemies, there's a lot of enemies and they're all fairly likely to drop health. I do want this experience though. I want level 2 sword. Yeah, okay, again, I'm not talking a lot, but honestly, there's a point in the game where if you've been using this as background noise, this is the part where you're paying attention. thought I didn't get this guy down here. Did I get all of them? Looks like it. That was close. I almost missed that jump. There's one, yeah. Alright. Didn't really need to take that last hit there, but yeah. Right. Almost no hit. And by the way, I know about the, like, you can go into like there's like that room, I could potentially get healed, but I'm not that far off max. I don't think it's that necessary. I still have the life pod. I don't agree for it. I'm Which so far this is a lot less clean than it was last time. to do. Okay, it goes one more time around. Okay, let's not mess this up. I messed this up last time. Let's not mess it up this time. Okay. What's my health at? I didn't see what my health was at. I also didn't see what my time was. I know I was at 6 minutes going into the boss fight, but I don't know how long the actual boss fight itself took me. Still, I think you need to be sub 6 in order to get like the special menu music. Alright, and that's the game. I play this once a year every summer. Yeah. I don't really got much else to say. Right. Hopefully, you know, if you stayed to, you know, thank you. If you've stayed this far, thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed. I don't know much more of my dumb shit if you want. Like, man, that was a yawn. I don't know how well that came through on the mic. Yeah, thanks for watching. You know, if you're, click, the channel videos tab to watch more of my shit. There's like a playlist that has all the stuff that what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Unlisted. No, I've kind of been like all over the place with what I upload, because I haven't really decided what I want this channel to be. So that maybe I don't want this channel to be anything. Maybe that's the point. I just do whatever, and whoever the fuck wants to watch will watch. And if no one wants to watch, that's fine. So I've been looking at this channel less as like, at some point, yeah, I was trying to get the big name, big number next to my name. But lately I've been looking at it less like that and more just like, just trying to leave a mark. It's kind of like, at the end of Shawshank, when he writes his name like on I think it's like above the door. That's like me with this channel. So once again, it says, like it says right there, the end. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you around.